great pleasure that I welcome back to Central Lyon into the Hall of Fame, ElDon Maxwell.
I remember my first year here in track season, Kelly Secreta, sophomore, City Walk Easter, sophomore, Eileen Isles, a sophomore, and Denise Warner, a freshman. And I told these girls, I said, in order for us to be a really good track team, we have to run full hundreds. Well, back then it was full 40s. And they said, oh no, Mr. Maxwell, we can't run more than 200. Oh, we can't do it. I said, okay. So we went through the season. I'm trying to check out these young ladies and how tough they are. We get to our last meeting of the season, after districts, of course, and we ran at Boyden Hall. We ran in 4x4. I said, come on, let's just do it one time. Okay. They go out and run a 4:18 and won that meet, or won that event. Katie barred the door after that. So they realized that there was nothing that they couldn't do. And then I talked them into running an 800. First time they ran the 4x8, they broke the school record. So they were very talented young ladies. I had nothing to do with them. They were just blessed with tremendous skills. And it was a great pleasure to have them and so many. And the selection committee, I'm so honored. I really mean that. I'm so honored. But I have many people to thank, and I kind of narrow them down, and I have to start with the very most important one. And what can I say, Mary? You know, I absolutely believe this. In order to stay involved in athletics as a coach and as an athletic director for 30 plus years, you have to have a spouse that is absolutely unbelievably strong. And she was that for me. Thanks, honey. 2 children, Scott and Elizabeth, they put up with a very crabby father once in a while. We didn't always have the practices coming that we wanted, but, and Elizabeth even more so. Poor gal had to play for me, and that was probably even more difficult for her. I'm going to go back and thank Jim Slade and Dick Knoll. As a coach, as a girls coach, it's unbelievable when I start thinking of all the different games. I've just been so fortunate. The girls at Central Lyon have had such a competitiveness and the want to succeed. It made it easy. And I want to thank all of them for all of that. For years at Central Lyon, I've gotten to know a lot of coaches. And I got to tell you, my former coaches that I had the privilege to work with, Terry Taus, Chad Meester, Kelly Warren, and Dewey Perrette, and on it goes on. John McDonald, my assistant track coach, was fantastic, and the former coaches were great to work with. And I got to tell you, we have such a great core of staff right now. Our coaches here at Central Lyon George Little Rock is fantastic. They made my job as an athletic director absolutely easy because I trusted them and they did their job. And they still are doing their job yet today. And I appreciate them so much. And I can never explain how much they mean to me. The other part that made my job a lot easier was all my friends and staff members behind the scenes. You know, when you walk into a wrestling double or the tournament, and we got Kevin McGraw and Bogey and Petey and all these Dave selection guys like that sitting there running the tables. I didn't worry about it. It was done. Those guys did a great job. And the people behind the scenes make that job so much easier. And I have to thank all of them. And the Booster Club has become so involved and fun to work with. And I appreciate all of their time and energy. And I wrote a little something down on behalf of the Central Lyon athletic teams. Central Lyon and Central Lyon George Little Rock has had a tradition of being champions. Young people, you can't rest on tradition. You must prove yourself a champion every time you step on the field, you step on the court, you step on the mat, you step on the cross country, anywhere you go with the ball diamonds, you must prove yourself a champion. And You got the staff to do it. Now, let's go out and do it. Thank you.